I feel so rejuvenated and fired up and motivated and refreshed and creative and inspired. That is what happens when you take an entire week off and have a vacation with your family. And a little exhausted, I must say. But I'll tell you, on my coaching calls last week with several of my students, they showed up very stressed out. Some of them were demotivated, some were uninspired, some were depressed almost. And so I asked several students last Thursday, what do you do when you're in a funk? When you don't feel like going to work, when you don't want to get out of bed, when you don't want to face all the problems or the stress that's going on in your business or your life? I got a lot of varied answers, and I think all of us use various techniques at different times depending on the circumstance. So I thought I'd share a few of them. First, one person said, of course, they start drinking. Another one says, I just bury it. I pretend it's not there. I try to shut it off and go home and not show that I'm stressed. Another one says, I just dig in. I love the grind and dig in deeper, and that helps me plow through it and start having fun again. Another one said that anytime they feel stressed out or they get bummed out or something negative happens, they'll immediately try to counterbalance it with something positive. They'll get on a recruiting call. They'll call a big client. They'll set up an appointment. They'll do something that's going to push the ball down the field. And then another one said that they get silly. They bring out cowbells and silly string and stuff to do, make other people laugh around them. And the more they get other people to laugh, the more they feel good. The last two are more personal ones to me. I have a gal, one of my students, that does a mantra. And she speaks Polish as well as English, so her mantra's in Polish. And she will say, I don't know what her whole mantra is, but I'm in a safe place. I'm happy. I'm loved. I am grateful. Today is the day. Be present in today. Whatever her mantra is, she will say it over and over and over and over again until she truly believes it, until it's in every fiber of her body. And then she said she could conquer anything. Literally nothing will get her off of her rocker, no matter how big it is, because she's centered herself and she's ready to go. The last one I will say is to do a gratitude journal, to just really think about all the things that we're grateful for, and that will usually pull us out of a funk really quickly. So however it is that you get yourself out of stress, the point is we've got to get ourselves out of stress. Stress is not healthy for our body. It's not healthy for our minds. And it certainly comes off in everything we do. Don't think you can hide it, because the energy, you can feel it everywhere. And I guarantee our children can feel it, our spouses can feel it, our teammates can feel it. So anyway, I hope you find your own mantra, your own way to do your gratitude journal or your gratitude practice, or just something silly like smiling until you start laughing at yourself in the car, or rolling down the windows and screaming really loud to music. But I hope you get inspired this week. It's a great week to be alive. A lot of kids are starting school and it's time to kick some butt. Have a good week.